Okay, look, I know I'm a little late to the party on the whole, you know, new heist thing, but I have done it a couple times. I didn't want to though because it actually sucks. I'm being honest, the new heist is probably the worst thing in the goddamn game. But with it, we do have some new cars. This is the one we're gonna check out today, but of course, all of these ones came out a month ago and I still haven't made videos on them. I haven't customized any of these yet just because I wanted to make videos on them, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to just because it has been so long. I mean, I want to, and this month, because well, Forza sucks, would be the perfect time to. However, I don't know why I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Probably because of everything else going on with Forza and, life. But today we do have a little bit of a break. Probably gotta leave after this though. So, oh, my girlfriend just sent me a video. But I will check that out after we check this out. The Gallivanter Warden. I am just so glad we don't have another baller because since I started playing, they already added like two other ballers, the Baller ST and STD, and I'm just glad we have a Land Rover Defender because I want a classic Defender so bad, but I'll take a modern 110. Would be cool if it was a 130 though. There's a Matchbox Defender 130 coming out, and I want it so bad because I know it came out last year. I had an emergency delivery, but it's coming out in just dark green, and I want it so bad. But I think we should just jump right in and see what we can do to this. We already have tons of customization. Okay, let's check this out immediately. It doesn't look like we have any bumper modifications. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So I guess let's hop into the bull bars. So let's see. You have an aftermarket bull bar, okay. Heavy duty bull bars, that in secondary as well. Chrome reinforced bull bars or secondary reinforced bull bars. I do like the look of the heavy duty bull bars, but I do think I want the reinforced bull bars in secondary. Now for the ladders, you have an aftermarket side ladder, dual side ladders, or a side ladder with gas. Obviously, we're going to go with the side ladder with gas. That's really cool. Then for snorkels, you have a snorkel or a dual snorkel. I think we're actually going with a single snorkel. I do see there is a little panel on the fender where the snorkel would go, but I think we just need one snorkel. Now we have a roof rack, so you go with a black roof rack. A chrome roof rack? That's not exactly chrome, is it? You have a street roof rack, an aftermarket street roof rack, or a roof tent. Ooh. Looks like it matches the primary color, so I don't want to go with that. I think I will do the street roof rack. Now I have roof lights, where you can do a roof bar, roof floodlights. I love those. Grill light? Or Warden roof light. Ooh. That's pretty unique. I think I really like those roof floodlights though. The grill light is sick as hell though. Really, really unique modification. Now for the exhaust, kind of has like a downward dump. We have an aftermarket exhaust. I don't know if I like the way it bends around the bumper like that. Performance exhausts, rectangular exhausts, square exhausts, or hexagons. The hexagons match the primary color, so we won't go with those. I think we'll go with the rectangular exhaust because there's kind of like little holes in the bumper, it looks like. Also, yeah, this thing sounds really good. Like, you can hear, I want to say it's a twin turbo V8. Yeah, that actually sounds incredible. Holy crap. Now we have the hood to go with a carbon hood. Ooh. Weird how it kind of, like, tapers in and sharply tapers out. But we have a scoop with vent. Let's see that in carbon. Scoop with... Oh, it changes the scoop for the vent. Okay. They have vented hood. That in carbon. Vanity hood. That in carbon. A performance hood. That in carbon. Okay. We get, like, twin vents in the hood. Okay. A GT scoop hood. And that in secondary and in carbon. I think we're going to go with the vented hood. We're trying to go with like a utilitarian build here. Actually, let's see what we have for liveries. We have, ooh, wow, really different white stripe that also... Would that be the secondary color or would that just be black? Probably just black. We have a double white stripe. Sprunk. 155 Racer. Maverick? Is that how you say it? XX. Phantom Eagle. Dead Skull. This is the livery it comes with, I think, when you get it with GTA Plus. And camo. I might do the camo, actually. I kind of like it clean. I think we're actually going to go with a clean build. And I have mirrors, secondary and carbon, of course. I think we're actually going to leave the mirrors stock, actually. We can respray, we'll come back to that. But what about the skirts? We have... Ooh, they're all the way down there. Black street steps. That in secondary. Running steps. Those in chrome. Street steps or slat side steps. I don't think we're going to go with any of those because that would lower our ground clearance. And spoiler. Spoiler. Oh, spoiler. An aftermarket spoiler. Street spoiler. GT spoiler. And that in secondary. Very weird choices. Okay. I think we are going to go with the aftermarket spoiler just to kind of get a little extended roof line. Suspension. We're not going to touch the suspension because we do want to get as much ground clearance as possible. I think that's it, actually. Guess we could just select the wheels. Obviously, we're going to go for some off-road wheels. Maybe something a little... Ooh, immediately those rugged snowflakes look really good. Or the concave rally monster. Drag SPL is cool. I do kind of like the beadlock look, actually. Might do... Actually... I think we'll... Actually, any one of these wheels actually looks pretty damn good on this thing. I don't think it matters what we choose. Like, they look really good. But I do want to choose something a little more fancy, so I think we'll go with the concave rally monster. And we'll come back to painting them. We will do custom tires, though. Actually, I think I do want to do the camo livery. And then for a respray... I think I might actually want to go with orange on this. I believe there was an orange Defender like this. So I think that's what we're going to rock. Secondary color. It does change the front bull bar and the lights. I think we're just going to do that matte black. Yeah. Actually, how would chrome look? Ooh. Nah, I like matte black. The crew emblem goes on the hood. And then I think we should just paint our wheels black. Yeah. Yeah, that is sick. And something else I do as well. Lights. I do front, back, and sides with white neon. So it kind of gives you a little bit of, like, light as you're going off-road. I actually don't know. Ooh, actually, there is a place I do... Well, when I take this... Okay, I think this thing is maxed out. I maxed out the turbo. I did upgrade this before. I got the lock-on chamber. I think I did everything I could, but yeah. It is so weird. Oh, wait. I don't have my controller vibration. That might be why. But it feels so weird driving this. Like, already... Like, it... Yeah, the suspension is super soft. I guess that makes sense. This is in the SUVs class. I thought it might be in the off-road class. But I guess SUVs kind of is off-road sometimes. Turning isn't actually that bad. I feel like actually, I want to see, what is the price on this? What would this thing cost normally? Okay, literally just under 1.6 million. And the Terminus is 1.8 million, so it's 300k more. 1.6 million. This is kind of a cheaper car, which sounds kind of weird because it is 1.6 million, but the top speed is pretty lacking. I know I haven't gotten it up to a top speed, but like, I could feel it sounds a lot faster than it actually is. It does still sound pretty damn good though. I feel like this thing would do better in the handling department though. It does feel a little boaty, but that's because the suspension. as I was trying to say, it does feel somewhat snappy. Like, it's not like Lotus levels of snappy, but it's also not entirely a boat. It's only a boat because of the suspension, but the handling is actually pretty damn okay. But yeah, the speed just is not there. The speed and acceleration just aren't there. It looks like we're doing just over 120. So the top speed is probably around 120 something, which... Actually, it's probably not the slowest car in the update. I mean, we do have, you know, the, van to look at. The, Laufer, I think it's called. Let's see. Yeah, the Laufer to look at. I'm also not going to buy the E-Stride because the last time we had an electric SUV, it freaking sucked. But I do love the look and the styling of this thing. Actually, I know the taillights are kind of weird. They're, like, down in the bumper. Actually, where are the reverse lights? Oh, tiny little bits on the side. Okay. And we do actually have functioning roof lights. That was my fault. Functioning roof lights, which is good. How did they break? Like, yeah, they broke. How? Okay, then. But I do want to take this thing on a more extreme trail. Like, this thing definitely does have some decent grip. It is pretty heavy, though. I can feel it's decently heavy, which makes sense because it is, you know, giant SUV. The suspension is a bit soft, which is hurting it a little bit. I guess I could have upgraded the suspension. That would have kind of fixed it, but I did want to favor ground clearance, which, now that I think about it, is kind of stupid. Brakes feel okay, though. Brakes actually feel really good. But the acceleration and the speed really just are not there. Neither is the torque. I would say it's pretty mid as an off-roader, but the customization is really nice. I don't know if I would have wanted more, because, I mean, it would have been cool if we got, like, a thicker bull bar instead of what literally just looks like some couple tiny pipes glued to the front. I think I just killed a rabbit. I do like the roof light options, though. Those are cool. Wish we got some more roof racks, honestly, because I think they just gave us, like, 4 or 5 options for everything, really. Except for the hoods, because they did actually get a ridiculous amount of hoods for some reason. Actually, maybe we did only get, like, 5 hoods, but they were all just in, like, carbon and secondary and stuff. Also, I do wish we got some spare tire options. Like, maybe we were able to, like, remove the spare tire. Or, like, make it secondary or carbon. Or maybe even, like, remove the spare tire cover. That would have been really sick. Or maybe even having ladders that extend further down the side. I do like how we got an option to add a gas can, though. That is pretty damn cool. I would have liked some bumper options, though. Or maybe some skid plate options. But, I mean, I guess GTA 5 is kind of ending, so they don't want to go too hard. But I am pretty excited for the, Horus, which is coming out, which is based on the Pagani Zonda C12. That thing is probably my favorite car in the update. But it's probably going to release next month because it seems like they're drip feeding the cars through GTA Plus. Like, we got the Valeno GT drip feeded, we got the Warden drip feeded with GTA Plus, and now we're probably going to get the Horus drip feeded with GTA Plus. Overall, I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. But yeah, this thing is still pretty sick, though. Even if it isn't, you know, the best car in the game, like the best off-roader, because it is, you know, pretty slow, it does sound pretty good. The looks are absolutely incredible. So I would say for 1.6 million, it isn't worth it. Maybe if they made it around 1.1 or even like 900,000, it would be worth it. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's entirely worth your money. Despite how cool it is, there are much better options. I will bring this up every time. If you want an incredible cheap off-roader, where is it? Probably in two-door. If you want an incredible cheap off-roader, you want the Monstrosity. Bullet-resistant windows and HSW, it is by far the greatest off-road car in the game. It can only seat 2 people, but, I mean, you're probably traveling solo anyways. This would probably be a fun car to rock around with friends, though. I will say, they did a good job on it. They did a pretty good job on it, but it's just not worth its price point.